Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. Pretty solid start for Z Energy shares that started trading this morning. They were issued at $3.50, opened up in the marketplace just around $3.70, and currently trading just a couple of cents below that at the moment. So a reasonably solid start for the Z Energy shares, and we expect them to sort of hold in around this sort of level. Quite a big week for the New Zealand equity market with quite a few earnings reports coming out this week. It'll just be interesting to see the state of the economy on the back of these earnings reports. Certainly the housing market is still pretty robust and pretty strong out there, and there has been further talk that the central bank is just sort of ready and waiting to introduce its new regulatory regime to try and dampen down the housing market. Whether it will be very successful, that's yet to be determined. But certainly they're sort of sitting on hold with the tools ready in place and just waiting to pull the trigger. Elsewhere, really expecting the markets just to sort of tread a little bit of water until we see the US Federal Reserve meeting in September. That's a couple of weeks away yet, but it's really quite an important meeting, as most analysts now, on the back of the latest data coming out of the US, tend to think that the US Federal Reserve will look to start to introduce that tapering of the support for the US economy, and that certainly has some pretty major implications out there for interest rates. With interest rates universally accepted as being too low and artificially too low as a result of the global financial crisis, and the central banks and authorities trying to ease some of the hardships out there. So if you do start to see that tapering taking place in the US economy, then most people expect interest rates to look to increase, and so that has a major implication out there now for these fixed interest portfolios, with bonds that have been issued over the last sort of 2 to 3 years, where the interest rates have been very low. Obviously, as interest rates look to rise, so the capital price of some of those bonds may fall, and you really do need to review that portfolio. So if you are interested in any of these articles or pieces, please give us a call on 0800 867 323, or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. We look forward to speaking to you soon.